Going on, FDE? Sorry if you caught a little behind the scenes there, talking to ourselves over here. But as you can see, we have a guest with us tonight. Before I introduce him, if you guys are tuning in live, please let us know. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. We got a little bit of new technology set up that we're doing tonight. So just want to make sure that we're coming through. Let me pull up the comments here. All right, and if you guys are catching the replay, drop replay down below so we can see your name pop up. And tonight, like I said, we have a special guest. This is my man Derek right here. So Derek and I, we came through with the same digital marketing training. Like we got started with that a couple of years ago now. Right? It's been about 2 years.
That's true, yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
And we've been a part of the same community since then, and we've been doing our own thing, kind of. We recently reconnected, and we found out that the things we are doing actually are really, what's the word, complementary to each other. They really fit together. So I asked him if he would come and drop some bombs for you guys here in the group, and he agreed. So he is our first guest speaker here in the group. It's always been me. I hope that's not a problem for you guys. Try to entertain you. I do my best, but yeah, he's basically gonna. Right? I try, man. I try. So he's gonna take over tonight. He's gonna teach us some awesome organic strategies and a bunch of other stuff. So I got my pen and paper ready. I got my Trello right here. Probably gonna be typing away, taking some notes. So yeah, I'm gonna hand it over to Derek. You want to tell us a little bit about who you are, how you got started, and what you got for us today, man? Take it away.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you for the intro, Donald. So, like you said, we started in the same digital marketing training and first couple years, and it's amazing who you meet in this type of community because it can create these long-lasting relationships, as you can see, and it doesn't even have to be in the same like local neighborhood because we're actually 6,000 miles away. Um, Donald
Crazy.
and I, right? So, and then we're still connecting to this day. Um, for me, I think I have a slide in my presentation that really talks about myself. But yeah, I think for me, I wasn't always a marketer or a digital marketer. Actually, my primary job is a physical therapist. I was born and raised in Hawaii, and I went through the typical school system and all that, and I realized it was just pretty limiting for me. Uh, and even though I still have a day job, it is okay to have a side hustle. Like many of you may still be at your job, at your day job, and you have desire and that passion to pursue something else. Whether it's just a hobby or a business, I mean it's a side hustle, right? And if you want to make extra money online, you do need to know the one foundational thing is marketing. And nowadays, you don't have to spend a lot of marketing on ads. There's a lot of free ways to do it, especially with social media and the internet now. And that's what I really want to talk about today. Is it cool to share my screen or?
Yeah, they're saying that your volume is really low. Let me just tweak
okay,
this
good.
here.
Yeah, just let me know
It's probably on my end.
what's. Oh no, you were muting me, weren't you?
No, no, I hope not.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear him better?
Yes, can you hear me? Yeah, let me know in the comments.
New tech. We got some new tech going. All right. Yeah. If you want to go ahead and share your screen, I'll
Oh yeah.
play with this
Just
overlay
curious,
here.
I'm just curious, where's everyone from? Like
Ah,
people who are
better.
live or
Yeah, where you guys from? We got Mike on the line. We got Ruben. Let me switch off this overlay so you guys can see this. Bam, much better. All right.
yeah, I'm always curious. So just like I said, Donna and I, we are 6,000 miles away. I'm sure there are people all over the U.S., around the world. I'm in Hawaii, so are there any Hawaii people there? Probably not.
Right, so it's like a 15-second lag. So,
Oh yeah.
boom. Yeah, so we got Zoom going, and then I'm streaming Zoom into the group with OBS, so everything's got to like talk to each other, and it's working out though. We got Colorado in the house. Colorado from
Colorado.
Mike,
Oh, nice. Very nice.
and Ruben's from London.
Oh,
Nice.
London. I have yet to visit those places. One day though,
Mm.
after this coronavirus is gone.
All this craziness, man.
Yeah, exactly. Um, all right. Let's say we go ahead, and if people are catching the replay, make sure to hashtag replay. Let us know where you're from, because I'll be checking the comments later, and I always like to engage with people and really know, just their background as well. That really helps me remember them as well. And I have a good face memory, but also like if I could face the face with the place they're from, like it really helps. That way you can build connections.
For sure. Which island you from? Mike
I'm
wants
from
to know.
Oahu.
Oahu.
Oahu. Yeah. Very commercialized, so it's not that great. If you plan to come to Hawaii, visit Maui or Kauai.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. What do you say we get started?
Let's
This-
get into it.
This what I'm talking about today shouldn't take more than 15 minutes to an hour, so it might be shorter too. So we'll see. I titled this as Facebook Friends List Hack because a lot of you have that option of using your friends list for your ideal clients, and we'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about later on. Basically, it's how to build your ideal friends list, right? It comes with the concept of Dream 100. Some of you may know that, because once you find these types of people, you can work with them, and especially if you can find the right type of people, you'll find more engagement on your posts, and then possibly more sales. And you can do this all without paid ads. Okay, so if right now, if you're failing to find your ideal clients, right, it's really not your fault, because oftentimes there's a lot of misinformation out there, and there's many ways to do it, by the way. But like oftentimes it's just it's misinformation that really leads you to the wrong path. Maybe you were told doing paid ads. Now, I'm not saying paid ads are bad or anything, but paid ads is definitely a way to do it, but not for beginners. When I started, I did paid ads. It didn't work much, and I got my first sale maybe like 9 months afterwards. But yeah, if you're in the type of situation where you're using paid ads and not getting the money back, right, your ROI, then it's really not your fault. Rest assured, you can earn money without paid ads with an organic strategy, meaning just it's free methods. So I'm going to show you how to use automations to really save your time too, because there are softwares out there that you could use to really save time and still earn money by finding the right audience for your business, right? So my goal today, help you make more money for your business, find that right client for your product, and really get the right leads and sales without spending any money or a lot of money on expensive ads. Again, it's through organic methods with automation. So I talked about who am I, but if you're just tuning in now, again, my name is Derek Chun. I grew up with the typical education system. My parents told me, okay, you got to go high school, college, and then get a job. I went all the way to get my doctor's degree. I'm a physical therapist, but I realized just being an employee, whether any kind of W-2 employee, it doesn't really equate to freedom. You're still trading your time for money, and that's why I started looking for ways, just like many people out there, Googling how to make money online. So I took these online courses, multiple actually, and wasted thousands of dollars before earning my first dollars online. I was an affiliate marketer, which I believe most of you may be, and it's a great way to start. But now I'm like a software owner as well, so I developed software that can help with this whole organic strategy, which we'll talk about later. So I'm helping others to really use their online business and Facebook platform to earn some money on an organic method by finding the right clients, basically. Now, for me, it wasn't always like this. In the beginning, I was really lacking confidence. When it comes to marketing, it really comes with confidence as well. And I know being a newbie, even since I've been doing this for a couple of years, I would still consider myself a newbie. And I think, but not in a way I used to. Before, I used to be like really scared and lack confidence where, oh, I don't want to do this because I'm not comfortable with selling or marketing. But if you really know how to do it right, then it doesn't feel like you're really marketing or being salesy, right? But anyways, like back then I really lacked the confidence and no money too, especially with the low return on interest. I took courses that were really outdated as well, like several years. So, and there are still a lot out there. You gotta watch out for them. And shiny object syndrome. I'm sure a lot of folks know this, right? Who's known this? Who experienced this? Who's guilty of this? Because I know I'm not the only one. I right? I'm sure. Yeah. So yeah, I just bounced around a lot and without really much guidance. But definitely, it's not your fault. Just know that it's just because there's just so much distraction nowadays. Now, it didn't change for me until I learned organic strategies to really get traffic without paid ads. Because with this way, I didn't have to use my money anymore. I didn't have daily ad spend. I just spent my time, use my social media account, specifically Facebook. You could use like others ones, YouTube and all of that, but I'm specifically talking about Facebook. So far, I made multiple thousands so far, but not millions yet. It's a process. But I just want you to know that you can make your money online without paid ads. Okay. As I got to do more organic strategies, I actually got more confident with this because it's really the strategies, not the tactics, but strategies that you need to know to apply to whether it's organic or paid, paid methods. Okay, so how does this apply to you? If you've been in a similar situation, you've tried multiple solutions, waited for leads but got zero, and wasted, money on paid ads, then this would apply to you. Again, paid ads, there's a time and place for it, but if you're just beginning with low funds, then this will be for you, all right? Doing it organically to build the strategy. Our goal today is to really look at the purpose of the Facebook friends list. Yeah, talk about segmentation, how you can directly speak to your audience, or if you don't even want to show your marketing post to your friends and family. I'm going to show you where you can find your ideal clients. Where are they hiding? The process of turning them from a stranger to a friend, to a customer, and really learn how the Facebook algorithm will increase your engagement, possibly sales. And then we're going to use some automations with this too to save some time and money on this whole process of organic strategy. Now, first thing we're going to talk about is your friends list. You have 5,000 space on Facebook right now. That's the limit. You can use it for business now. You do have an option of removing all your friends and family because it's not going to be personal anymore. Or you could just start over, just make a new one, right? I use other means to connect with my family and friends. But you should really look at Facebook social media as a business now, because you're going to convert everything to a business profile, and we'll talk about that later on with this thing called a profile funnel, right? So another reason why you don't want your family and friends is because the content reach may be small, especially if they're not engaging in your posts. People who are not engaging in your posts, your post will not reach all 5,000 friends. So that's gonna suck, right? You want engaging friends, people who are there to be supportive and who are going to engage in your content. There's this thing called segmentation where you can categorize your friends when you add them. So if you do want to keep your family and friends, there is a way. When you make your post, there's a way where you can just show that specific post to a certain amount of friends or certain people, especially if you don't want your family and friends, because like in the beginning I've had it, and every time I make a marketing post, they'd be like, what is this? Or like they just kind of think, oh look, There, Derek again doing his like trying to sell something or something like that, right? They don't understand. They're not supportive. Sadly, to say, most people who are not supportive are usually the close ones. But definitely, you need to work your way to gain confidence and really eventually post your things in public mode. Now, this segmentation way, it can become time consuming eventually when you start to add your list and add people rapidly. So here's how it works. After you add somebody as a friend, right? If you click that friend button here and go to add to list, you actually can create a list and put them in a specific list. I have like an online business owner, right? Label all of them. That way, when I do post something, right, on my profile, I can select public or a specific list, and only those people in that list can see that post. And this is really powerful because if you're, let's say, you have different niches or different types of people in your friends list. Let's say coaches versus software owners, right? If you want to make a post that really gets the opinions of software owners, then that's where you would, do it. Because obviously, if you ask a question that's, related to softwares, but coaches don't even know anything about softwares, then it's not going to work. You're not going to get as much engagement. In terms of your location of friends, right, where you can find these type of people, there are different parts. Okay, we can look for interest specific, niche specific, right, on Facebook pages, because Facebook pages, that's where a lot of people hang out or will idolize their, I guess, the idol, right? And then suggested friends and Facebook groups, which is ideally, we'll go over that today, and Facebook ads, but this is not discussed in this presentation today. So first thing is with finding interest specific and Facebook pages, you'll use business Facebook. How many of you have heard of this? Business Manager on Facebook. So let me get out of this. I'm gonna pull it up. How many of you have used this? Okay, it's Business Manager. Everyone has one as long as you have a Facebook account. Once you log in, you just make an account and then you click on the top left and then just click Audience Insight. And here you can actually look for people. So let's say, since this is affiliate marketing, this is affiliate marketing site, you can change your information here. Like let's say you're looking for an audience, your ideal client. They're on the US. Gender would be all, age would be anywhere. It just depends on what you want to advertise to, or who you want to help, right? Let's say you want to help, like, let's say 23 out of college to 54, both genders, and interest would be, let's see, affiliate marketing. You want to help them. Okay. So after you click that, it's going to load up. Let's see demographics. It's loading here. But this is a really powerful tool, and I first learned this when I was learning paid ads, but you can use this for organic strategies as well. Let's see, why is this not loading? Okay, so let's choose another thing. It could be advertising. Okay, so let's say you're helping people with who are interested in advertising. If you want to learn more about advertisement, after you load this, you go to page likes and go to page likes here, because these are the pages that are that where people would most likely engage in, because it's all about advertising, right? So let's do Amazon fashion.
I like how Patron is at the top of the list.
Yeah, I know, right? Maybe you never know. People who are interested in that are interested in advertising.
Right.
So you can see their posts just from here, and then check on their comments. Right, these people are in love with it. They could be potentially your clients you help. Maybe they just like Amazon. Like, let's say you have Amazon products that you're advertising. These people would be ideal because they like Amazon products, right? Let's see, who's this? Going back here. Another thing is, let's say you want to help people with relationship. in a relationship. Let's say. Oh, this is demographics here. Their interests. Let's say. So there are some people who are love coaches, relationship coaches, right? They want to find ideal people. Their clients would be like, people who are struggling in relationships. It would go here, page likes, and then is it even loading yet? Let's see. Maybe that's not a good example. Okay. Well, another way you could put this would be, think about big idols that are in that niche. For example, the relationship. You have like Tony Robbins, that's a big one. So you could type in Tony Robbins. So typically it'll say interest right here. But if it's if you can find like Tony Robbins, for example. I think it's like, or Tony, that's Tony Awards. I know Tony Robbins is there. So anyways, you click that, go into his page. People who love Tony Robbins and they like relationship status, right? Relationship things, how to build a better relationship. So these are all your ideal clients, potentially. And you would have to go through the post to see people who would respond to it, because those people are more engaging and they want to learn more about it. So it's harder to niche down from a big, big idol like this, but you could definitely find people like this. That's one way. Going back to this now. So just giving options out there, what you could do, how you can find your ideal clients, right? With your product, depending on what you're selling and who you're selling it for. The other way, it would be suggested friends. On Facebook, where you check your friend requests, and then they also say people you may know. You can add these people too, because based on your mutual friends and based on the interests and market that you're in, Facebook will suggest these friends to you. So you can check out their profiles, see if they resonate with your message, and if they could be your potential client. Facebook pages. This is where you'll find your ideal clients as well, and then I'll show you how you can add them later on. So let's go back here. All right. So this is probably the most common strategy, and we'll go over this more. Just know that Facebook is a search engine. It's actually one of the top search engines behind Google, because there's over 1 billion people using it. So just by typing, so let's go with, like, if you're trying to help affiliate marketers, for example, you just type that and it's gonna load up affiliate marketing groups, right? And everyone who's interested in affiliate marketing is gonna be in these groups. Click groups over here, and this is where you'll join them. Oh, look at this, freelance digital entrepreneur. Top 3 there. Or let's say you want to help people with relationship, advice or anything like that. And make sure the group is selected. These are the groups that you can join. Ideally, you join groups that are private, because the public ones, they're just going to spam it a lot. And you want to join groups that don't have a lot of posts each day, because your posts will not be seen. Okay. The idea, after you find your groups and where your ideal people are hanging out, you're going to join that group and provide some value. You want to make some posts. You want to connect with some people. But if they're posting like 50 or 60 times a day, then your post is going to be drowned. It's going to drown out. No one's going to see it. So yeah, that's how you're going to do it. You type in your ideal niche or your clients, and then go join that Facebook group, and then start connecting with people. And then once you connect it, connect with those people, then there is a way to really add them, and then we'll go over that in a bit. So here's the process. When you join a group, the whole purpose is to really connect with people and have them be attracted to you. You'll do this by providing value-driven posts, and I'll show you some examples later on. You make some comments, they comment on your post, you reply to their comments and all that. Then you could manually add them, or you could use automation like a software to really add those people who are engaging, because then they'll know you, then they'll accept your friend's request, right? Then you'll connect with them on Messenger or even Facebook Live. Whenever you're doing your Facebook Lives, there are a certain amount of people who watch it, right? Those people who you're trying to attract, your ideal people, they'll be more likely to watch your Facebook Lives when you do them. And every time you do a Facebook Live, on their notification bar, it's going to say, oh, this person is live right now. Every time you post on your wall, you'd want that post to be seen by your ideal people. And there's definitely a way for your post to be spread out or to be reached to more of your friends. It's called like this priming or warming up method, which we'll go over. But yeah, another way is just Messenger, like DM them or they DM you, and just start connecting that way on a very personal level. So the process, let's talk about the examples. You've heard, I'm sure you've heard, right, about providing value. Who's heard this before? Just gotta provide value. I'm like, what the heck is value? Here's some posts that you can take. It's like learning experiences. It could be motivational posts, pain and pleasure journeys, things that will resonate with people, and not any people. It's just with your ideal people. Results posts or lead generation offer posts. So here's some example. This is Zeki Ahmed. Some of you may know him. He's a really top affiliate marketer and software owner as well. This is a example of a learning experience post where he talks about his experience about being an affiliate marketer, and then you just need to commit to yourself, become a good marketer, study and stuff like that. It's all about his learning experience, and with a picture, see how many people liked it, commented, and all that. So that's one post. Motivational posts just kind of motivate people, say something like inspirational. You could easily just Google like motivational posts and then model after what you find, right? Not copy and paste, but just model your post. So life is too short to be unhappy, so take action now. Very, very motivational. Look at the amount of comments and posts this person has. Here's a pain and pleasure post where you talk about the pain, how hard it was to wake up every morning. For example, this is what Sarah said. And then eventually she really came to be proud of the person she became. And basically, it's that pleasure moment. She started with a pain experience and talked about where she is now, pleasure. This really resonates with people because a lot of folks do have that pain and struggle, believe it or not, despite what a lot of people, however successful their post is, a lot of people do have that same struggle because that's what you go through as an entrepreneur or in life in general. People curiosity posts, these are just questions to really get people to answer your question, right? Or you can put like a result post right there, like, 400 free website visits, on the left one, what Jonathan did. And it's just, he asked the question at the very end. There's usually a question because you want people to answer. So that's how these type of posts goes, and really creates a lot of engagement, as you can see. This one here, posted in ClickFunnels, she had over 700 comments. Like, whoa. Result posts would be like this. Just post your results, no matter how small of a win, how big of a win, because people are there to be supportive, especially if they're your ideal people, right? We're not all going to have the same clients or people to promote to or to help. People who resonate with you, with your story, with your experiences, they will be the one who are engaging with your content. So you can see here over 100 likes and comments. Yeah, it's possible. Lead generation examples would be just, oh, I have this, and I'm offering, you know, this type of deal, like comment below or something like that. Or it could be a post that you can get your ideal clients out there. For example, with Jaden, the question was, what's your niche? So he's trying to find out where what people do, and then find the ideal clients from there. Okay. An offer post, straight up offer, say, hey, I got this thing, who wants it? Boom, push your link, right? Or you know, DM them with your link. Okay. So again, here's the process: value-driven posts, post some examples, right? You can get inspiration from other people's posts too, and just model it and put it in your own words. And then you're gonna comment, right? So let's talk about the commenting part. Typically use open-ended sentences so they have a chance to answer back. The way you know that they're your ideal client is if they keep responding back to you and you guys have a dialogue. Then it's like, oh, this person is really invested in your post, and in you possibly. So you want to follow up with it, with that person, and just keep asking like open-ended questions. Provide a response that's human. Like, okay, just think of it. Okay, go into so far. Step 1, find your niche. Go into a group, right? Step 2, post value, and step 3, you're commenting to your comments. People are commenting. Invite them as friends. You can manually click this, or you can use a software on automation. Okay, so here I'm going to demo with let's see, what is this? Okay, I'm going to go Facebook, and can you see my screen? Can everyone see my screen? This software is called Befriend Groupmates. Basically helps you add engaging friends, especially the ones that are engaging. How it works is it looks through the recent posts, and it's going to add people who responded, who liked, or who commented on the posts.
Let's see who's been engaging in the group.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So when you log into this software, you can click add friend. You're going to set the amount of seconds, and how this determines, this will help you avoid Facebook from banning you, basically. You know, you want to do like 60 seconds, but in this purpose, we're just going to do 10 seconds, right? And then let's just find like first 5 people, right? And then I'm going to click update, and I'm going to refresh the group. Oh, I can see your comments. All right, Ruben. And then activate. It's checking groups. It's looking through the posts. It actually goes up to like 40 posts behind. So there seems to be a lag. But
yeah, a little bit.
Are all the questions being answered on the comments area?
Yeah, I'm threading them.
Cool, thanks. And the great thing about this software, it'll run in the background. You can see, right? It's got to look up the users. Now there is a lag because so far I'm like recording plus streaming, you know, using Zoom and all that. So post that, and you don't even have to be on Facebook because it's going to automatically connect with your Facebook account. Oh look, that's Chris.
That's actually the winner of our giveaway that we did.
Oh look, yeah. Recently, you mentioned that too, so that's good. So you can see how it'll find these people. It's only oh, there you go. Sometimes it takes a while to really find them. Good, and then it'll just start adding them basically. Okay. And yeah, and then once you add them, then you really want to connect with them on Facebook and just build that relationship. Okay. So I'm not going to go through it because there is a lag. Let's see. Yeah, so right here, it's adding friends right now. With Chris, you can see I wasn't his friend yet. Then I sent an invite. I'm going to refresh this page. And then you can see it confirmed. He's not a friend yet, but the friend request has been sent. So there you go. It does it automatically in the background, right? And it's just going to add all 5 that it found. So, and obviously, if you're adding more people, then you don't want to go just 10 seconds. The whole point is to have some time in between each ad. That way, it doesn't look like it's a robot doing it. Because if you do that, then Facebook's gonna ban you, or not ban you, but just block you for a day or two. All right. So how's everyone doing at this point? I know it's been about 30 minutes so far. Yeah. Everyone doing all right? Yeah. Let me know. Hashtag here. Hashtag here.
Hashtag
Who's
here.
still here?
Who's still here
Hashtag
with us?
here. Yeah. Still doing all right there?
Yeah, it's looking good.
All right. Yeah, cool. We'll keep going on. Probably another 10, 15 minutes or so. So just to recap, the process is posting in the Facebook groups and then commenting for conversation and really find your ideal people, and then you can add them. You can add them by manually just clicking them, or you could just use the software to find them, right? And with the software, Befriend Group actually finds those engaged ones, and then afterwards, when it runs out of those engaged ones, then it kind of just randomly adds people onto the list. And that way you can kind of just still adding people who are in the relevant group, right, in that same niche, but you'll still follow up with them, through, like Messenger, or have them see your content on Facebook Live, right? You want to spread your message. You want to help them out, talk about what you know, talk about what your product or what your service is all about. Okay, so we're just going to talk about warming up or priming. Now, Facebook algorithm works by showing your posts and your content to a few selected people, very few, like 10 or 20. And then from there, it really determines how it's going to reward you or do nothing for you. If there are more people engaging with your post, it's going to reward it by sharing your post or your content throughout your friends list. All right, does that make sense? Yeah, that way there's going to be more people seeing it on their newsfeed, right? So you need to prime it up by just, you have to like or heart and send other reactions on other posts and comment on other posts, right? So you can see by doing that, you can see how many people, sorry, this thing is blocking. You can see how many people have commented or like on it. How do I get that? Oh, there you go. Trying to press the arrow button. That doesn't work. Okay. But anyways, so warming the algorithm up means on your newsfeed, you have to react to people's posts and comment on them. Those two things, right? Do that on your newsfeed as well as do that in your groups. Use hearts and other positive emotions on that reaction list, right? Not likes. It seems like the like button has become neutral now. It doesn't really work. Yeah. If you put like an angry face or sad face, Facebook's gonna think that, oh, this is not a good post to share with people. So, so you have to warm up the algorithm by doing that first before you post. Comment on other people's posts and people's groups, and then when you post on your profile, then Facebook would be more likely to show your post to more people, right? Oh, this is actually my post. Just realized that. so I did this post after I warmed up the algorithm, and I was able to get more people on it. And obviously, as they're replying on your post, you're gonna reply to some, but save some for later on, because even though I posted this one day, people can still see it next week, right? As long as there's still people posting, right? And you don't want to reply to all of them. Reply to like 3/4 of them, and then save it for the next day. As more people reply, then you continue to reply like half of them, and then the next day it's still being shown to a lot of people. So this is the way that you can do it, right? You post it, people reply or comment, you comment like to 50 to 75% of the comments, and then save it for later. Because I still have like posts like from 4 days ago that are still being commented by people, and I'm thinking it's on their newsfeed. Like, wow. And guess what? If you have a post about your services and people commented on it, when you do have that service again, like let's say you're coming out with a product or service, say, oh, there's a launch coming out soon. Who's interested? Let me know. Comment below. And then they comment. And 1 month later, when your product or service does come out, then you could actually just comment on that same post that you did a month ago, and all those people will get that notification again. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Nice.
Anyways, this is pretty much the effect on if you warm up the algorithm. Like Zeki, he likes to do this too. This warming up, priming method. So he always gets a lot of comments on it, right? More than 50 or so. Yeah, Alex Elias, she's another one. I can't really see it, but this was like 90 something. All right. This, look at that, 200. I mean, like nowadays with this whole organic strategy, it's amazing because I'm seeing other people do it, and they are getting like 200, 300 comments, and likes. It's crazy. Quick exposure. Oh, this slide, I want to show you how quick this happens. When I made this post, okay, I'm only showing you this guy, Danish Han, right? He commented 16 hours ago, before I posted this, or was it after this? I don't remember, but just remember it's 16 hours, right? He commented on there, and then when I loaded my newsfeed, his feed came up first. You see that? 15 hours. So an hour before he commented on my post, an hour later, his post was on my newsfeed. Do you see that? So technically, when you comment on other people's posts first, right, by warming up the algorithm, then when you put your post on there, it's gonna show your post. It's gonna more likely show your post to those people. Do you see how powerful this is? It's quite amazing, because that's how you're gonna get people to see your post more. Who's heard this before? Some of you may have heard this, but it's quite amazing, right? So it's really fast exposure, yeah. So who's enjoying this so far? Right. Any comments there? Anyone watching the replay? Are you enjoying this so far? I know it's been a long time. It's been a while.
Mike says he's peachy.
Yeah, it's peachy. It's all peachy there.
Yeah, Ruben, Gloria. Yeah, like I've heard that before, that if you comment, other people will see your stuff, but I've never seen like proof of it. That's crazy to actually see that.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. So if you really pay attention to it, it works. And sometimes the comment don't just say like, oh, true, agreed. It needs to be meaningful comments.
Yes.
Because Facebook is smart. The AI system, right? Artificial intelligence, it knows whether you're just spamming or you're creating meaningful experience. And the whole purpose of Facebook, right? They say that they want to create more meaningful experiences for users. So you gotta like not only say, oh, agreed. I had this happen too. You want to add more meat into your response. Yeah. But anyways, sometimes just saying like, oh, well done or good job, like, is enough, especially if you're lazy to do that.
Definitely.
Anyways,
actual genuine engagement is what it's all about.
That's true. And then building real relationships, and that's how eventually you may be even working with them or doing a collab. Like me and Donald's doing right now, right? So anyways, get your message across your ideal audience, find your ideal people, right? Go to Facebook groups, find them, provide valuable contents. If you don't know what contents to do, look at different posts and model after them. And just provide content. Don't expect anything from it. Just put it out there. Add the people who are taking the time to really comment on your post, because they're the ones who resonate with your story and with your post. Connect further, prime your audience, prime the system, like other people's, heart it, comment on it, and then post your content. Let people see. And then from there, you reply back to their comments, and it goes into that cycle, right? Let's see. So who's ready to take it to the next level? I mean, if you're still here, if you're watching this on replay or live, if you're ready to take it to the next level and you want to utilize this strategy and automate a certain part of it, then let's go for it, okay? So with Befriend GroupMates, this is my software, and it is a Chrome extension. And as you saw, it looks for engaged users from recent posts, and you can do it without even spending a lot of time on it. Just set it up and then let it run in the background. You can save a lot of money by not hiring a VA or even doing paid ads. I've hired people to do this before, and it's like, oh no, it's a time-consuming process. But it's so much easier to just have the software, and I could just control the pace of things. I could just do like 50 at a time, 60 people, 100 people at a time. This will help you increase your reach to your ideal clients by adding people who are engaging enough to be to want to invest their time to comment onto your stuff, right, onto your wall and stuff. Again, it's going to increase your engagement and connections, really build that deeper connection with people, and really possibly increase your sales, because eventually, by providing enough value to your ideal people, they're going to see that you mean value in their life, and then they may want to work with you by engaging with your services and all that. So with this extension, it's actually about more than $2,000. I'm not sure if any of you are software owners, but it's pretty pricey to actually have a software. Now, what makes this software different from others? Now, this is the first extension to really invite us friends based on engagement, and not just by, I'm sure you've seen other ones by keywords and all that. If you're able to use it without logging into Facebook, so you don't actually have to be on the Facebook page, that way you can focus on other tasks at hand. You'll be able to reach multiple groups, so you could do like 2 groups at a time, for example, and that way you can reach multiple users. You're able to have 2 functions that add and remove friends. I actually did not go over the remove friend feature with this, but you can remove inactive people from this list. And yeah, but I just want to talk about the adding feature, because we could go like a whole another hour about removing inactive friends. And again, if you weren't here in the beginning to hear this, removing inactive friends is good, because those people are not willing to engage with your content at all. So it's going to limit your reach to spread out your content and your posts to more of your friends. So that's why you got to keep the list fresh. Okay. So right now, with this extension, there is a lifetime option available, so you don't need to pay monthly. A lot of softwares out there, you have to pay monthly, so you're kind of trapped into it, right? You pay monthly. So you can see how within a week's time, I believe this was a week's time, I was able to increase it to over, well, it's more than 100. It's like from 900. This is my friends list, right? I started out with like 400, and then went up to 900, and then eventually 1,000. So you can find your people, you can increase your friends list there. And just because you have 5,000 friends slots open doesn't mean you need to fill all of them. It's better to have 80% of engaging 1,000 friends than just 20% of 5,000 friends, right? So, and these are my results when I started to do this, because I was able to get sales, right? Just because people can see my posts a lot more, right? It's not much. Again, I'm not a millionaire. I'm just showing you what I've learned and what helped so far. So hopefully this can help you folks. And here's some people who used it so far. they've been running it. It's really easy to use. They got some results on day 1 and 2. This is growing, engagement is improving. So there are people using it. It's getting results. Some people don't get started with this because they think that, they don't have $1,000. It's too complicated because they're not tech savvy, or the risk of, or they're scared of getting banned by Facebook. And rest assured, it doesn't cost thousands of dollars. For me, it does, but for you, it won't. Software is not complicated at all. I have users who are using this, ranges from like 30-year-olds to like 60-year-olds, right? It's just, you saw how you add friends. It's pretty easy, just 3 taps. But risky, it's not risky because the system's set to minimize chances of being soft blocked. What I mean by soft block is when you post too much or even comment too much, right? Or add too many friends at the same time, or delete too many friends at the same time, you're going to get this message where you can't view people's profiles. You can't use this feature right now. It doesn't mean it's bad, you just can't view the profile at this time. So once you join this program and get the software, there will be suggestions given to follow to minimize the chances of getting this. Like, for example, you're not going to put like 5,000 friends. You're not going to add 5,000 friends right away. Or you're not going to add like 100 people at like 10 seconds in between. Ideally, you do like a minute in between, or even 5 minutes in between. So there's going to be those type of suggestions because I'm always testing it and seeing what's the limit. Yeah. So I've actually, I was able to invite over 100 people in a day, right? Strategically, I don't do all 100 at the same time because I want to be able to post value in a group, and then like maybe add like 20 from that group, 20 from there. So it really equals to more than 100 people in a day. I was able to remove more than 100 people in a day as well, strategically, just by, again, this will go through, you'll have the training once you get this software. But after adding all those people, I still didn't have my account blocked, right? I think I've only had it soft banned just because I've been testing it several times. But that soft ban will go away after a day or 2. There are more testimonials. People are using it. It's really great. It really helps, definitely, for those who are struggling with this and who need this type of software. More testimonials. Engaging. Okay, so here's what you'll get from me today. Now, I was talking to Donald about this, and I thought I should give you guys something really special, especially if you're attending here live right now or watching the replay, exclusively to this group today only. So you can get this software so you can save time and money and implement all the strategies that we talked about today. So here's what you're going to get from me, okay? You're going to get the software from me. You're going to get the highest tier plan, which is the business plan, and which has the add and remove friends feature. That way you can keep your list fresh. You're going to always have the upgrade for life because, believe it or not, this is not version 1. This is like version 2.0.9. It's been updated several times, but you're going to have that all free. And what it costs me to really update the software, it's not going to cost you nearly as much, right? You're going to get my support, chat support, email support as well. You're going to get those video trainings on how to use it and what's the best strategy to use it for, and you're going to join one of our Facebook groups that where you can get support for this software. Bonus, that is a bonus. But another bonus you're going to get is what kind of value post that you can do. It's a PDF file. It will be delivered later after the purchase. So total value of this right now is about $3,500. Okay. Now, today, this is incorrect. It's not 207, but just for this software is 207. Okay, just one time only. You don't have to pay monthly fee. But let me tell you what Donald wants to do more, because he actually wants to do something special for you guys. Okay, go ahead, Donald.
Oh, show. All right, so Derek just dropped all those bombs. This is how you get genuine, organic, like targeted traffic to see you. But where's all that traffic going, right? So you're posting in groups, you're dropping value on your profile and all that. All these people, they're gonna get curious, right? They're gonna be like, who is this person? And they're gonna click on your little profile pic, and they're gonna check out your profile, right? So all this traffic is getting funneled to your profile. So if your profile is not optimized to do something with that traffic, then basically you're posting for nothing. Like you might get a couple friends out of that, but if you're looking to lead them to a group, or if you have a freebie that you're giving away, or if you're selling something, you're gonna want to optimize your profile to capture all that traffic and funnel them to that offer that you have. So you guys have heard about it. Probably if you're new, you haven't, but most of my OGs in here have heard about this. I have a blueprint. It's called the Freelance Digital Lead Machine Blueprint. And basically, it's a 9-point optimization system that shows you exactly how to optimize your profile to capture leads and sales organically on autopilot 24/7, all day, every day, basically. So I'm going to throw in access to that. So it is $7. It's basically a no-brainer. So if you jump into the software and you grab the blueprint today, I'm going to personally design your Facebook banner for you and your Facebook featured photo. So that's the very top of your profile page, and the little square picture on the left side of your profile. Most people have like 9 little tiles over there. You can actually make that one big picture and have a nice big call to action right there on the side of your profile, and basically turn your entire profile into a funnel itself. So I'm going to throw that in, and I'm going to also throw in 11 viral post templates that are going to turbocharge your engagement. So these are, like Derek was talking about, all the different kinds of posts that you can do. You got value posts, engagement posts, there's like memes and stuff in it, all kinds of posts you could do. 11 different ideas that you can mix and match, and basically you have content for like 2 weeks right there.
Nice.
So I'm going to throw that in too. And I've actually been using the software myself for about 2 weeks, and my engagement is getting ridiculous because I used to get like maybe 10-15 likes, 10-15 comments. I've gotten posts now with over 100 comments, over 100 likes, and I'm like, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy. I used to see people's posts like that. I'm like, how the hell are they doing that? How do you get engagement like that? And yeah, I've just been friending people, and people are actually reaching out to me in Messenger, starting conversations with me, and we're going back and forth and stuff. And I've actually made a couple sales off of that, just by targeting these people that are actually engaging in other groups and using the software to send a friend request out. So right here, these are a couple examples of like the banners that I've created. So the top two those are for my group, and the bottom two are from a couple of my friends' groups that I made for them. And I'm gonna go to the next one. Yeah, these are some examples of the featured photos that I've made. So on the left corner there, nice square real estate that you got, and these are just some of the examples that I've made. So obviously I would talk to you, like see what kind of offer you have, and if you have any brand colors or logos or anything like that, throw those on there for you and just customize it for whatever you're doing. So this is something I've only done like one time before. So I like doing graphics and stuff. So
you got some skills. You got some bad skills.
Thanks, man. I just like to play around with it, and these are all the ones that I've made for myself, and I just swap them out all the time.
Yeah.
So I like doing this stuff. So I'm figured I'd throw that in there for you guys too. So
very nice, very nice. Now, if you get his freelance digital lead machine as well, I'm gonna add in a bonus. A YouTube traffic masterclass. Like I mentioned, we talked about Facebook traffic and how we use it, to get our ideal people today. But there's a way, if you're interested in using YouTube, I'm going to add in this masterclass about YouTube traffic, how to best start one, how to best set up with the keywords and all that, and optimize it to the max. Okay, value at $100. I'll include that if you get, Donald's thing as well. Right. So final bonus. we want to deliver. I mean, we want to over deliver. Actually, I'm not even sure if who's watching this right now. Like, are you seeing this? Like, how many of these things are going to be included in this offer? I mean, there's a final bonus for if you get it by Saturday midnight, which is pretty much Sunday, right? At midnight, you're gonna get free 30-minute strategy session by each of us. So 30 minutes from me and 30 minutes from Donald, and we'll schedule it based on a time that's useful and comfortable for you folks. That's 2 sessions total and value at $297. So that's the final bonus if you get it by midnight on Saturday, this Saturday. Okay. So here's everything for you. Get the software, right? You can get this today at the low price. Include all the bonuses that I mentioned here, and then go to get the freelance digital lead machine by Donald, right? Which is just $7, right? And you get all these bonuses. Then you get the bonus YouTube traffic masterclass by me, and then you get that two 130-minute strategy call by each of us. Okay, this is the total value of $4,253. Over $4,000 like worth of everything here that's already set up for you. Okay, well obviously we're not going to charge that. Like we want to over deliver. You're not going to pay $1,000 for this. Okay, today it's just a $214 one time only. $207 for the software and $7 for that blueprint. That's why it's a total of $214 one time today. Here's how you're gonna do it.
That's a stack right there, bro.
Yeah,
that's a stack.
That's a stack. When you click on the link that we'll give you, Donald, I think.
I'll drop it in the chat.
Up. Yeah. The first link is the software. You go here, enter your email address, right, and then you're gonna see here. There's a different plan. Choose the business version here, 207. You're gonna choose it, and once you put in your email address, it's gonna bring you to this page, and then you're gonna sign up here, right, and just go through the order page. Okay, you're gonna go straight through the order page, and it's rest assured this is very secure. It's through Stripe, and just put in your credit card information, and boom, you'll get the login. You can start using the software right away. Okay, then you'll be directed to the group and all that. It's a whole process. Then you click the second link, and then you go through, Donald's blueprint here. Yeah. What do they have to do, Donald?
Yeah. So you just enter your name and email address there, and then once you click, I want to get unlimited free leads now. It's gonna take you to that second page there, and basically you just enter your credit card info. There is an order bump. I think there's like 41 extra viral post templates. That's $37. You guys could get that if you want. It's not required to get the bonuses though, just the $7 blueprint itself. So yeah, once you do that, it's going to take you to another page that has the option to grab a freelance digital lead machine masterclass, which is actually a course that I have that breaks down everything that's in the blueprint and kind of walks you through it step by step. The blueprint will give you all the information that you need. The masterclass is just to help you like visualize it, and there's a bunch of extra bonuses that go along with that. Again, that's totally optional. So once you grab the blueprint itself, then you're eligible for the bonuses.
Sweet. All right. So that's how it worked. So here's the action steps to take. Go grab the software. You can use that link. Donald probably posted it in the comments.
Yeah.
Take the 207 plan, then contact Donald for his bonus. Then grab that freelance digital lead machine here. And after that, you contact me for the bonus for the YouTube. All right. How's everyone doing?
That was a lot. It was
that
a
was
lot.
a lot. Yeah, we went over about 4 minutes. I'm so sorry about that. 5 minutes. So sorry, but yeah, thank you for joining us. Whoever is here, whoever has watched all the way to the end on the replay, let us know. Man, this this is a stack right there.
It's definitely a step.
Yeah. I'm like thinking, is that too cheap? But definitely we want to over deliver. It's just an opportunity to help you folks whoever's struggling and who need to take the right steps, right? Take the strategy, get the ideal clients, right? Automate the adding process, and then set up your profile funnel. So once they add you and once you're friends with them, they can see who you are, and they will go through your link as well. So you can get more sales that way.
So it's basically an automated lead machine. So you got the benefits of organic traffic and some of the benefits of paid traffic without paying for ads. Like you get
That's
to
true.
automate organic traffic, which is awesome. So
Yeah. And yeah. Who's still on? Yeah, anyone's still on.
we got here.
Yeah. Nice. Right. So yeah, you have until Saturday midnight, and if you want to contact me, I'm here. Facebook, search me up, Derek Chun. You can even email this, derek@befriendgroupmates.com. Today's offer is exclusive only in this group until the 14th. Well,
Right?
is that the 14th? Yeah. Yeah. Eastern time, midnight Eastern time. All right. Thank you so
Boom.
much, Donald. Thank you for you folks watching. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. I look forward to working with all of you. All right. Take care, everyone.
All right, guys. Any questions, just reach out, and I will see you guys next week.
That's
Peace.
true, yeah. Peace.